jump in early and just have a little bit of a tour of the mine and just show you a couple of things that you expect to see when you come in and visit. But yeah, we got special inclusive this morning, so let's pop on in and have a look. Rightio, here we go. We're at the start of the little mine that we go through at the old timers, and here straight up you can see that there's a nice pocket of white opal right there. So that's your first introduction to it. So as you can see, that's opal in its natural state. Beautiful. Pop through here, we'll chuck a hard hat on. Got to be safe when you're entering these mines. You know, grab that for me, thanks. Here we go. Rightio, let's go down. So as we said earlier, Nick's advised us to do this a bit early compared to normal times that they open. It's kind of what they used to work in. So this is in its natural state when Nick took it over, and as you come in, you can see this is like a central point, and there's all the different, you know, cavities in which they've gone through. And if you come over here, you can actually see at one stage they've gone through the wall to the other side of the pocket. You see red on that? No. Yeah. Alright, so here you can see that originally the miners had dug through, and that's the type kind of tunnel that you're going to be working in when you're mining back in the day, and even now. So when Nick was explaining when we were sitting down talking to him, that the holes that they're working in, they're not that very big. Okay, so here we've got opal trace, and it's something in which they call potch. So it doesn't actually have any colour to it. It's actually just in its natural form, no colour. You can see it's not really worth any value. Yeah. Well, I think we'll head this way and just have a look at what's down here. There you go. Here's another little bit of the opal or the potch. You can see they use their little pick to get in there and try and find some of that opal and potch. I don't know if you can see, it's kind of just there. So here you can see that there's some fossilised shells, and you can see it's in its natural state. They've left it as it is, as part of the museum, and you can see that it doesn't really have much that colour anyway. So yeah. So here we are in another part of the museum section here. Just gives you kind of like a rough idea of what it was like working back in the day in Coober Pedy. Got some nice photos, some more about opals and sort of the stuff that you can find here. You can also see the original founders and the original people that come up here searching for gold, but ended up finding opals. So yeah, these carvings are all quite nice as well. Pretty crafty. I don't think this was here last time we came in.
Yeah, it was.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So as you can see in here, this is we've come into the dugout side of the museum. We don't want to show too much because we want to leave it up to your own imagination. This is kind of some of the stuff that you can see. You know, this is the original dugout and from back in the day, and I think it's one of the oldest dugouts, if not the oldest, to come and look at. So, you know, there's plenty of, you know, little things that you can go, oh, okay, fair enough. And there's a bit in there too that they used to dig out below the bed and put a safe. That's where to keep the opals. So that's quite interesting as well. So here you can see quite a big, impressive vein of opal. Well, what I think is impressive. I haven't seen anything bigger. So, but yeah, it's quite a nice vein. You can see some colour popping through. I'm not sure if you can get it on the camera, but yeah, you can certainly see that there's some colour to it, and it's quite a big vein. So that's it, guys. That's the end of our little tour. As I said previously, we didn't want to show you the whole thing because otherwise there's not much to be left to see. But this is the end of the museum. You can come in. You can see the jewellery that Nick and his family have crafted themselves. Some of the opals that they have available. And yeah, it's Nick at the end. If you haven't seen our episode of The Local Yarn, do so. It's a nice episode. We can sit down with Nick and his father and chat to them, so it's good. Hi guys, so as we commenced the ending there of the museum, just thought we'd show a little bit of the car park in which you can come and stay at for free. If you do stay for free, there's a donation box in the Old Timers Museum. If you're not interested in doing the tour, you can donate anyways to do future renovations and improve the area.